Alright, let's try this again. Ah, the wonderful world of Terraria that has taken my life a total of 5 times in hardcore, but this is the world where we succeed because this is currently the world I am the furthest in with no deaths to my name yet. The first objective in this world is to get stronger, of course. Acquiring armor, housing, torches, and whatever we can find laying around is the game plan. We currently are in the beginnings of the world, which means we are in one of the most dangerous stages in the game. Since I'm in master mode, everything hits me like a drunken fog and makes adventuring terrifying, but not impossible. As you can see, nighttime is not a good time to be outside. I actively stay inside at night all the way up to Wall of Flesh. I dig up the ground while waiting the night away, and when day comes, we get at them. We chop some trees, create our NPC houses to get them villager trades, while also fending off any slimes we come by to get that precious gel for torches. Before we build the houses though, I decided to go to the red of my world to see what was in store, only to find a desert and very low morale. I still make the best of this by obtaining some cacti for cactus armor, which basically gives us an Uno reverse card. Night hits, houses get made, I go AFK, come back to 3 new villagers waiting to come in while I sit and watch.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
But anyways, the traveling merchant comes with nothing to offer. I buy an anvil, some potions from the traveling merchant, the merchant, grenades from the demo man, and make a campfire for that extra health regen indoors and get to work. I mine down so I can get more materials, and because I can't do anything else in my world right now, found water which I can fish in later in the run. Went back to home, you know, to go to the left of my world. I find a massive tree with very, very valuable loot in it, more recall potions, which are essential for getting out of any situation I may die in. And we never let these out of our inventory for the rest of the run. Why? Because they're so goddamn essential that we literally don't feel safe without them. Plus the magic mirror, which is basically the same thing with infinite use, but potions are better. And you know what else we find after we get a chest? A fucking railroad. Oh my god, thank the Terraria gods for this godsend right here. That means we can get more loot and more materials much easier. We actually did find another one, which makes 2 whole routes. We found our first heart crystal, which was massive, but due to OBS, I don't have my mic being recorded for this, so rip in chat. Also, heart crystals are actually called crystal apples in this texture pack, which is a reference to Adventure Time, and I fucking love it. With these crystals, we can have more HP so we can, you know, take more beatings, and we make sure to be careful of traps as well, because last time it was our demise. We also get a magic mirror, which I don't think I have to explain again. Anyways, I TP'd home with my new mirror, and after an inventory worth of adventure, organized my stuff and went back to spelunking. I went back to the railroad I saw before while I found some gems to make us a life-saving grappling hook on the surface later. I also run into a glowing mushroom biome, which is basically a guaranteed loot drop from your average battle royale hotspot, and went to go in there only to get scared away and overwhelmed and dipped out of there. Once home, I made my hook and my new tungsten pickaxe for that faster mining, and an iron chest plate for extra defense. I also went caving again, but best boy Blood Moon spawned and I dashed back home after a mob count went up significantly. I couldn't even do anything, so I just stood there waiting. Is this what it feels like to be waiting in a Sonic 06 loading screen? After that very boring and long night, I went back to the caves without any of God's interventions. We run back to the mushroom biome from before and go exploring for that loot, aka Hermes boots and or crystal apples. I soon realized that any traditional exploring will get me incinerated, so I decided to take a safer but degrading approach, which involves me tunneling under the loot in order to grab it at a safe distance. We were able to grab 4 crystal apples and plenty of pots for money, and headed on back up to make something that would be my absolute saver this run. My plantation. This plantation right here has many installments later down the run, but trust me, being able to have my own supply of plants that are used in crafting recipes would be essential. Now, with the plantation done and some needed redecorating of my NPC houses, we go back to caving so we can finish our elevator, so we have an easier access to the cavern layer, and of course, the nether. With the help of a fairy, I found a crystal apple, another glowing mushroom biome with multiple chests containing some flares, and I a colossus summon, along with another crystal apple and a cheeky mushroom chest at the top that I pillaged only for a mushroom cart for more of that cart drip, and some titan potions that would definitely come in handy later on, along with a spelunker potion, which is so amazing for looting underground. I can't help but acknowledge its presence here. Anyways, we found yet another crystal apple, just edging us closer to max health, and an underground house with some updated slimes and a cloud in the bottle for that Mario double jump. After 3 crystal apples and an undead miner with nothing to offer, I drunk my recall potions that taste like some lean and head back home to call it a night. Alright, we are here playing Terraria at fucking 5 a.m. in the morning, and if you think I'm lying, here's the proof right here. I logged back into the world at 5 a.m. due to my inability to sleep. Funny enough, past me had no idea that today was boss day, and would be using everything I have gathered to take down a giant fucking eye. With the countdown started, I headed to the left of my world to make some map progress. And after running to the left of my world, I ran into the ice pile, which is a warm surprise. Ran into 2 living trees with a wand of sparkling, which dealt a lot more damage than I remember, along with a fletching staff, which actually gives us a decent summy early game. Upon traveling further down, I somehow ran into an ice underground house and found a cold version of Hermes boots, aka flurry boots, which I was very happy about. Now, if you've been keeping up with the videos so far, you will notice that this is officially my first night out, and I am not retreating back to my home. This is because I crave progress and power, and just because I have a new maze and a newly acquired bird to deal with everything, so I'm a lot more comfortable actually going out here now. I end up finding the old man who looks blind and the dungeon he loiters in front of, along with the crimson behind it, which, personally, I don't challenge and go back home. I don't know what snapped inside of me that morning in Terraria, but I had the urge to build an arena for the Eye of Colossus, just in case. Funny enough, I make the arena extra big to compensate for my, low confidence. And get the message, I didn't even know I was prepared for. I didn't have much for this fight, but I sure did my best to prepare. With my potions and plenty of grenades from the demolitionists, I run to my arena and do God's work. The final grenade making impact with the eye's retinas like a CSGO flash grenade. I beat the eye, collect his trophy, plaster on top of my base, equip my shield of Cthulhu, the actual boss's name, and the run continues. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This one took a long ass time to make, and I hate to cut it at 8 minutes, but if I tried to make this any longer, I feel like it would lengthen the video, and of course, I wouldn't get this video out to you guys without spending another month or so editing this. So if you guys want to see more, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. It lets me know that you like these videos and that you want me to keep making them. These videos, like I said, take a long time to make, so please be patient with me, and I also have classes, so please be patient. But more is coming. I'm going to be working on the world. I'm currently at Wall of Flesh now. I will be streaming regularly soon to giving you guys updates on that. But yeah, anyways, guys, remember, don't let the Eldritch Genies tell you you can't do it. You can always do it.